my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulder. Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me... Really? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to... You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something...
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scold.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listen...
Sorry!
Sorry, Granny! Sorry, Granny! You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now. You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me! Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not—
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is—
His voice. Auroron!
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of him?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more, little brat? That's it.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect...
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let... Add Astra... Do you two have some time?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we...
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks...
Really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter. She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all.
Sure, that's fine with...
Don't worry. Do you see two people standing by the door?
But Paimon only sees one.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as...
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not...
Oh, so you've heard...
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody.
Wait, so you called...
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most...
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regular...
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep
Sitlali? Sitlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me get...
Are you still with us, Sitlali?
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this I mean, come on. Monster? Me?
Granny Sitlali, you're not a...
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising... oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Did she just fall?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke,
she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of
Is this another specialty of the master?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able—
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf out.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take
There's so much that I want to...
Why not? Of course you can.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each...
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame.
Actually?
Huh?
Yeah.
So, you heard...
It's okay, Sitlali. You had every right...
I can't take it anymore! What? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happened?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometime. Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Well, great.
Wow, it's beautiful! Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem...
Well, I guess and you're right. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's...
What? You're just a regular...
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny eat...
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many... I make people realize that no matter how hard... not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to...
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Aurora...
Yes, but Mavuika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroron and me. Auroron's not... The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Master... No one knows who his parents were. He was just... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in a possibility... The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel... I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears? When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have... Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by... It's not right! So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to... Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really... He asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that. But he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive... Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crime? Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly.
Probably drank too much. Okay.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides,
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really Yeah, you're right. But she's probably asleep. We have... I'll protect us.
Wind blade! Lots off! Buckle up! To ashes! Wind blade!
Let the show begin.
Where have you been hiding?
Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance. Why is it so noisy outside? Paimon still haven't sleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on. Go, Barbara, go!
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night Wind.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle, but I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Thank you.
She left in a hurry. The situation. Looks like a lot of people.
traveler over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has a-
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole-
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this-
Alright, but can we get a quick run?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our-
Yes, and the attack.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't say the same. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case-
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the... Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run. That would be pretty great, actually. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that, but...
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful.
Oh, and some of us need.
Koichi.
Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking... Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. But the Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win. And what? Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our... Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all still. This has always been a well-kept secret.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But seems like our only path forward is to track him down. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if just...
Not even a little! We would never...
Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity. So now that you have your answer...
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and as for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned...
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking, don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating...
Wait! You're going to fight...
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was no matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. Anyway, even if we respond to... I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation... I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses, and now I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature...
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far. over here, to safety.
Kachina!
They've all made it out.
It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together. Stay safe. We've got this. Letting brave names echo!
I really thought I was done for. I can't
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the abyss is.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echo.
That was.
By the way, where's Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
That makes sense. The attacks are more. Alright, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the.
I'll protect us.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed.
I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together. Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's how we were able to. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and
we still don't know when the final two.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We talked to Mavuika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan, and, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice,
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really... Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she valued. When it comes to Natlan's survival,
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything back.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to say...
Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya? What? This is all super...
We still don't have enough information. Let's
head back then. With how many Fatui there are, so...
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
Want to join our garrison, Mualani?
I was just about to ask. Count... If I was just a bit faster with...
Then you should go register right away.
Register?
Okay.
You got it. Alright. See you all later.
Oh, you bet. Mavuika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay?
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you be. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks,
Oh, okay.
we're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet.
Got it. Will?
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro are?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
it's too early to say.
So this is where they were headed. Looks...
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning...
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting...
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover?
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't, that intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all... You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any...
All right. If we start arguing, this will never...
Guess that means I win. Don't worry.
All right. Same plan as usual. We split up. Communicate. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had the people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me, not...
I was wrong, Koichi.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. More time.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mech. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natlan.
Not bad. So good.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team.
Uh-oh. We've been...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured.
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right?
You've done very well.
I know. I'm already...
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve as... Shilonen, I need you to gather every...
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude.
My patience. That's...
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing...
Well, I accept.
What am I gonna...
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my... I'll start investigating the source mechanism.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can...
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you... What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the...
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to... But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to...
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't...
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why...
The two of you are the same.
I disagree. I understand the risks and...
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident. Oh...
That's just not true.
You think I'd...
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon...
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of...
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. We're family.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down.
Plus, I know you'll...
Be my guest. See you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real at some... Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go... Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your...
Awesome! Just give us your...
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news.
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think...
I agree with your hypothesis. And Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our king.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so apparently he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was...
I'm surprised you let him go at...
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outs. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. All these years of calling me
Don't say that! Your tribe...
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded... He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of... Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a future...
Wait, what do you say?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I create, and this gem is what makes the It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the... You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique...
So in other words, we have a whole...
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I was...
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this... I know he thinks of me as his grandma. But do you think he'll get mad at me?
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago. And now, but if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah, you're right.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good. I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
You really mean it? Oh, fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying. You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes. And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but...
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Oka?
Can't complain.
No, just some...
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your share of the produce.
You really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared
out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions if you run into them.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live—
I enjoy living by myself. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citalali is her name.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business—
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall—
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that? Hey! At least tell me—
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him, and also...
What is it?
My lord, I feel...
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, however, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really... I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they? It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. What is he?
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle this nation is...
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna... They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint. Like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us? The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts. So I felt like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to So, we're in the same boat.
You seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are...
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met.
Strange? Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the...
Why do you need knowledge on the Night King?
That is not something you need.
Don't forget, I saved...
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan. I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Traveler, Paimon. Are you two alright?
Paimon's fine, just, a little dizzy.
Of course. I'm so... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna... Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What does it even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But...
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Auroron's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Mavuika about this right away.
Yes, she needs to know about this. Now.
The desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything.
Mavuika!
Traveler, Paimon, Seatlali.
Oh, really? That's great!
Calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish it. Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. Very similar to the price of use. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need—
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are—
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should—
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Seatlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something—
I'll leave him to you.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll— As you all know, Auroron is the captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation— Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage we'll head out together, and the event that a
No. You're our leader, and you've lost your power.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us—
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the
So, you—
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it.
So, Shilonen is—
Exactly. The trap— No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break—
Leave it to me.
Understood. Then we should— Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone.
complicated. Oh man.
dance. I'll protect us. Let's dance.
Let's get it on!
I'll protect us. Let's dance.
Buckle up! Hi! Wind blade!
Let the show begin. Oh, hi.
Let's get it on! you been hiding?
Let's go! Easy now, Kakuku!
All right, this is the place.
Any of the nearby mountains could be
As agreed. A how and
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should...
Let's dance. I'll protect us. Hey? Yeah.
disappear!
Look alive! Nadakunda. I call dibs.
Let's hope you'll pull up a good fight.
Let's get it on!
Let's dance.
Let's
Windblade! With the wind! I will! Stand down. A reward on the road.
Let the show begin.
According to some of the older Eremites, it does actually rain in the desert on occasion. And when it does, it's always a lot heavier than this.
Look alive! Hi!
Frozen. Crisp.
Eyes on me!
You can't run!
It's time for a flash for a shield to the bone.
I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Fuck luck!
Is that all you got? You can't run! Looks like you went too far.
You asked for it!
Frozen food.
All right.
What do you think, Shilonin? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest.
All right. Please.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Mavuika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
Let the show begin.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Come at me. No escape. You got it.
Let's dance.
You can't run. Well, try.
To ashes.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. It's time for a flash. You can't run. Like I went too far. Leaving so soon.
Disappear!
Gloves off.
It's no problem.
Look alive. Hi.
Wind blade!
Can't run from death.
This spell is from the... These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
the wind!
Let the show begin.
You're dead meat! Let's get it on! Ha! Ha!
Windblade!
To ashes!
Yeah, let's dance. I'll protect us. Here they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect.
Oh, they're here.
I thought the...
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of...
What was that sound?
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Auroran? His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who...
What?
You... So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more...
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've...
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. Please finish what you said. I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the...
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing... What's down there? Natlan's ley line.
Aurora, it's you. What'll it be? Oh, why the long face? Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Auroran, is that you? Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? Never thought about going into...
Our Auroran? A merchant?
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old...
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but if I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better...
Done spacing out, Auroran?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all this really...
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives with...
Because you're...
You could say that. Or maybe it's rude to bring up a woman's age. Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the... But I never forced myself. I never...
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe a...
Bummer. Guess that...
Aoife, do you think...
Fun? I'm not sure about that.
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No... Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again.
Why should I? I thought being a vet...
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart people.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to... A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirit...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait.
It was you. The thing that came up...
Thing? I'm a warrior.
I'm not weak. There's just...
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous.
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroran.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroran? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle,
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side...
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control.
No, this isn't right. My life can't end like... My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroran! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your...
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well...
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding...
I can't believe...
Maybe he thinks of Auroran as a comrade. He was...
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to—
The worst appears to be.
I'm sorry for causing.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life, and now.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more.
The answer you seek.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind, who's fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a like you. I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your—
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will— Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sanhaj. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further.
What?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who—
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, when you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my— Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and yet his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer—
So was that what caused all his strange behavior?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing— However, this soul does not hail from Natlan.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines.
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar net. The first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the past.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the and now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible— It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that kind of—
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died— But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
No
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelis. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I've Mavuika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. Just as you need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the...
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom if you disappear. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory just like the consequences of using the Gnosis. That is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss, what then? How are future a land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules?
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to...
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria.
Conria?
That's right. My family. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mavuika.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings. Their physical bodies,
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity...
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was... I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong. They overrode. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of...
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifice, not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory.
Yeah, we're just one.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined. But what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a power... I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now...
right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the...
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek. I'm not familiar with that concept. Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option. You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essential. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded. Ah, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? Did I? You come to me with many questions.
Go, Barbara, go!
The captain says a group of us need to stay behind to guard the source mechanism. Of course, you're free to come and go as you please.
In that case, allow me. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. We tracked down 3 scholars. Aberawa, Bosomtwe.
I've never... Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, and if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm 5. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost, plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, my mom feels even more exhausted. All right, let's head back.
That hurts.
Stay still. Your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming! Coming! Something wrong, Traveler?
The deep field of study.
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Shilonin? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
You made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
It was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we would have burned them all to ashes.
I appreciate the concern, Paimon. Despite Ahao's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight. We were prepared to retreat at any moment. And now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin.
Well, at least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. But we have to keep pushing forward. Cebu and I were just about to head out, actually.
We won't keep you then. Look, ha! Little Kanich thinks he can just leave without
Auroron?
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
You know exactly what you did. Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to you.
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny.
You better be.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Nat. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still.
You're welcome. Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to. Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and...
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. Huh.
Did the Traveler and Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist...
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs. And I meant every part... Trying to negotiate, are you?
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better and...
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. Oh, a Traveler, Paimon.
Hello!
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Aurora...
Sounds great!
A time trial? It's worth a shot.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has a... Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient, but we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan, so...
I see. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So... Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan, but that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least...
Even though that guarantee will come?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom, but it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more...
Yes, because I believe forging this... We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss, or if giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it because and you, Sidlali, the anxiety you feel.
So,
what is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Mavuika's plan need the Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just using this.
And you did it anyway? What did you?
Death.
How?
A key part of Mavuika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins,
You're saying Mavuika is going to die in this war?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. The ruler of death's power will allow Mavuika to triumph over the abyss. But she must offer her. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my...
Mavuika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has...
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept the Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the...
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb. My time is running out. It is my honor to...
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll...
Thank you for saying that. How many years of life are enough? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end...
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do...
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with... My creator was right. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength...
Really?
Your thanks are unnecessary. Time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out. Shilon and Sidlali, is there...
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she, like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see! It's the two of us! Oh, and mean, that must...
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much... This is a really awesome gift! Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't...
Exactly.
Well, it... Oh, thank goodness you're here. The monsters are...
So soon?
We can figure that out later.
I see. I'll send the remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes. It's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attack.
What about the scale?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote...
Could this also be some kind of omen? You think...
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is I don't have the strength to fight it right now.
You're saying we just...
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements.
Leave that to us. We'll head out right away.
All right. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right. No time to lose. Let's go!
Be careful, everyone! What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you? Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy. Oh, there are warriors fighting everywhere. In the making. Good thing for those battle reports. must be trapped. Let's go help.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Let the show begin.
Thank you for coming.
There were just too many monsters.
At least we got here in time.
I know, but it's not that easy. Our cart was also attacked, and now our...
That's not important right now. We need to...
I know, but these were medical supplies.
It's them! Over here! We came to help, but looks like you don't need...
Now we can head straight to the next...
What other areas need help?
Here. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling... If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel free to act...
Thanks! Now where should we go?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though.
It's all right. Don't delay your
But if we stay here too long...
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Traveler, my mother's a doctor. I'm worried.
Of course, we've got...
Thank you.
Do you get